Hello, and welcome to another video on computer science. Welcome to the File I/O portion of this course. File I/O is very interesting because you can input and output data to a file. You can get data from a file, or you can output data to a file. Now first, what we want to do is we want to find the location of this file here. So let's go in Windows. I'm going to go to this PC. So let's go to this PC. Local disk, users. Usually it's your name, OneDrive, documents, NetBeans project, and here we find the C++ application 9. Now here we find the main file. In File I/O, if you don't specify the file location, the file will be created in the same location as the main file. So we can create a new text file. Let's call it this file. Look at the properties of it. It's a .txt file. Okay. We're going to open this file. Let's put some data in there. Let's put 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Save it and close the file. We're going to read that data later and maybe store it in an array or something. We can also create a file. So that's actually what we'll do first. We're going to create a file. So let's do that. In order to use in File I/O, you have to include fstring. That's what that's for. So anyway, getting started here, we'll want to do OF string my file a new file created text. Create a whole new file. Now we have to see if the file is open. If my file dot is open, close parentheses, do my file stuff in the file. This -n, \n, that means new line. Okay? So we're putting stuff in the file. We just created a new file and we put stuff in the file. So else output. And when you have an else there, you don't need the open and close brackets, by the way, for the final else. Else file could not open. Sometimes a file can't open for some reason. Maybe there's a problem with your system or whatever. We'll see if that happens to me. Okay, let's run the program. Run successful. Let's go in our file here. A new file created. Stuff in the file. We created a new file and we put stuff in the file. Alright. Now that we learned how to do that, let's learn how to read from a file. To read from a file is different. We don't use OFStream, we use IFStream. I'm going to teach you how to comment out stuff. You can do, instead of deleting that, I'm going to use this. Okay. All right. Now, this will all be ignored now. This will not execute in the file. You can use comments to take notes. You can use comments to do all kinds of stuff. Write out, erase previous code like I just did. Or not erase, but comment out previous code that you don't want anymore if you want to look at it, and so on. So anyway, I have stream. My file. What was the name of the file we created? Uh-oh. Sorry about that. We got to go to NetBeans. This file. So let's do this file. This file. Text. Get a string first. String. My string. Now, if my file is open, going to do something interesting here. While get line my file comma my string let's create an array up here. We learned about arrays earlier. Int array R1, let's call it 5. Remember we had 5 numbers in there. Okay. Now I think I'm doing this correctly. So my file my string and we may have to create a dummy variable if I remember correctly, but we shall see. You know what? Let's not do this. Let's simply output in the file. So we can just see out what's in the file. My string. That way we can better understand it. So see out my string. And end it with a new line. Next we want to close my file, close, simple, and we have an else statement, else cout file couldn't. Here we go. So now we will output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 come from? Well, it comes from the file. Remember, we had in this file we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see if that works. One, two, three, four, 5. As you can see, a red input from a file using opening the file, get line, using a string, and outputting a file. I know this is sort of hard to understand. You just have to memorize this. I actually, as a reference, I used C++.com as a guide for this. I don't want to be accused of plagiarism, so I, this is something I had to memorize myself when I was learning, but I actually had to jog my memory myself for the exact syntax on this. But if you go to Google and type in file.io C++.com, that's C with CPLUS.com, has a great example that's almost exactly like this that you can use with file.io. And they also have more information for checking state flags as well as get input string positioning, other things. But this is the main thing. You need to understand how to read from a file and how to write to a file. Okay, thank you for watching.